Okay, so I'm kind of pissed. ICP was in West Virginia, which is only like an hour away from me, and I didn't go because I thought $100 for a ticket was a little much. But I talked to my sister, and she said that I should have told her we could have went. Oh well, I guess you live and you learn. Maybe the next time they're around here, if they are. Anyway, that made me think of the first time I actually went, the actual one real concert I went to. I went and seen Kicks, which is a local band that blew up or something, who's an 80s metal band or anything. But anyway, I did go see ICP once. I went on the Marvelous Missing Link tour when they were in Baltimore. And that was so much fun. So, we get there, we go to her house, we party there for a little while before we even go, then we go. We get there, and I guess we got there a little late because Young Wicked was already on stage performing. And I went up and, like, this was my first real concert. And, like, I was so ecstatic, I just looked at her and I gave her a hug, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest night of my life. So, we're there, we got Young Wicked up there, and then, who was it? There was a couple acts, I can't remember who all it was. Wasn't Puddle of Mud, I can't fucking remember who the other acts were. I know, DJ Paul was there, Young Wicked, ICP, and I want to say there was a rock band there, but I can't remember which one it was. I don't think it was Puddle of Mud. I'm positive it wasn't Puddle of Mud. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, that's not even the story. So, this was right after the Killjoy Club came out. So, Young Wicked was doing songs from the Killjoy Club, and DJ Paul was doing songs from Reindeer Games, from Killjoy Club, and then, like, ICP, evidently it's a thing with ICP, they were hella late. They were supposed to be on at, I want to say 10, but they didn't get on until like 11:30. And we're there, they're spraying Faygo, it's amazing. Well, actually, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before that, someone from their crew came up and said they needed another girl for the I fucked a cop part. They only had 2, they needed 3. So they go to my sister. She says she don't want to. I'm like, come on, you gotta do it, man. This is gonna be so fucking cool. And she's like, oh, well, can he get on stage then for the Faygo Armageddon? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just be at the side by the time, whenever that happens. I'm like, okay, cool. So she goes back there. And this was before ICP even came out. This was, I can't even remember who was on stage, but they were asking, she actually got to hang out backstage with Young Wicked and ICP. They were all painted up. They were, like, asking her if they wanted to smoke. And, like, evidently Young Wicked was back there shirtless, and, like, they were hanging out and talking. Like, evidently it was amazing, and I fucking missed out. But, I mean, that's how it is. I'm always missing out. So, ICP come out, they do everything, they're spraying Faygo, I'm soaked, this guy comes up behind me, or beside me, and just soaks me. I ended up, then the I Fucked a Cop came on, and I see her up there, she's on stage. There was videos on Facebook, but I think my Facebook got hacked, so, and deleted or something, I can't get back into it. So I don't know what the fuck happened with it, which I don't care, because fuck Facebook. Because the YouTube channel I had the videos up, but then that channel got deleted. But anyway, she's up there, and you could tell she's nervous. Damn, I'm so pissed that I don't have the videos for this. But she's up there, they're doing everything, they get through that part. And, like, I don't see her after that. Like, she just, like, disappears. I don't know where she went. I guess she went backstage with them afterwards. Because everything goes on. The Faygo Armageddon comes, and like, they would have intermissions every so often, like after each act, and right before ICP came on, they didn't have an intermission, so I was on the opposite side of the stage, so from the side that you could get up and go backstage for Fago Armageddon, so I wasn't able to do it, because I was assuming everyone was going to go outside and smoke, or whatever the fuck they were doing, whenever intermission came up. That didn't happen. And I'm pretty sure now that I think about it, the other band that was there, I'm pretty sure it was POD. For some reason that name sticks in my head. It's either POD or Puddle of Mud, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't Puddle of Mud. But anyway, all that went on. That was pretty cool. I have a video up, I'm pretty sure it's up, where I drenched myself in Fago. And that bottle of Fago that I used was the bottle I got from the show, because I actually picked up an empty bottle, and I was just going to keep that because, like, I needed something, and, like, I was able to get the Young Wicked Slaughter CD, but they didn't have the full collection of The Missing Link. They only had 2 of the 4, or 2 of the 3. So I wasn't able to get that. Well, I mean, I could have, but I didn't want it. I wanted the full set. But then my sister ended up getting a full bottle of Fago, and I had that, which that's what I used for that Fago thing I did, where I poured it on myself. Good times. But yeah, I'm kicking myself for not going to the West Virginia show, because, man, that looked like so much fucking fun, because the songs they did in that show were songs they never did. Man, I am kicking myself. And who knows, like, that just came out of nowhere that they did that show. Who knows if they're even gonna do another one around here, because, like, I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, the closest big town to me is like an hour and a half away, which doesn't seem like very far, but I don't drive. So, have you all been to shows? What did you think? I thought it was the freshest shit I've ever seen. It was the greatest. Yeah. I just thought I'd sit here and see what you all thought about it. Whoop whoop. Much clown love. Be sure to subscribe, turn post notifications so you don't miss out. And subscribe to Goofy's World, because I also post videos on that channel, which I'm probably going to post something later today. Anyway, whoop whoop. Much clown love.